Okay, I've got all the frame pieces cut here. What I'm going to do now is on the bottom side or back side of the flag, I'm going to cut in a rabbet all the way around about 2.5 inches from the front to allow a piece of plywood to set into the back as a backing. What I'm going to do is make it about 3 inches deep into here, and that's what I've cut so far is one of those. I'm going to check it to see how close I'm an inch up on it. Perfect. Okay, I've got that dialed in correctly. I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of the pieces. Now, these grooves here should be 1 1/8 inches, which they are. Now I'm going to cut these out by standing them up and running them through. How I'm going to do that is I'm just going to raise this blade up so it matches just kisses under my line here, and then run them through. Alright, I'm going to glue these up now. I don't have really enough room here to tape them all together to do my joints. It's a large frame, it's going to be difficult. I'm going to do my best, bear with me, and let's see how this goes. I'm hoping it turns out okay and goes fairly easy here. The clamp in the center here, trying to pull it down because that board had a little bit of a bow in it, and I wanted my miters to be nice and tight. Put the one on the side here because when I pulled it down in the center with this clamp, this one here caused this miter to shift. So I used another clamp on the top here to kind of pull it all back together, and hopefully once it dries and I get some splines in it, it'll hold good. Okay. Now I'm going to cut splines in the corners here. I'm going to do 2 on each corner here. The inside ones where I cut this rabbet will show through, so I'll have to come back with a chisel and cut those down in order for the plywood to go in the back side. Now I've seen a lot of people cut splines this direction. And that's all in grain, has no strength. What you need to do is cut it with the grain and then cut it into the pieces you need to go into your splines. So let's get started. Alright, we've got the splines in there. Got a little glue to clean up right here. Gonna let those dry, cut them off, and then go and do the other end. Okay, I've got all the splines in. The first ones I put in, I've already flush cut and sanded down. The rear ones have not been cut down yet. They are about dry and ready to. On the inside corners, I'm going to just take a chisel and cut these out where I had this rabbet and it comes through, just to smooth that out and be ready for the plywood. I've got the flag upside down, the case flat on my workbench, and I've got 3/8 is what I came up with I need. 3/8 spacers underneath this for the flag to sit on, so it's holding it up 3/8 from the front of the frame. Now what I'm doing is putting in blocks in the centers of each side of the flag that are being glued to the frame, and then I'll screw them to the flag to hold them in place. Let's glue these on. I've already got 2 done. We're going to do the rest of them now. We're going to take our clamp, set it over top, squeeze it in, tighten it up till it gets some good glue squeeze out there, and it'll hold. Alright, now that I've got these glued in, I'm going to go ahead and pull the flag back out, trace the inside of this box so I know where the display case edges are, and start laying out my money and mounting that. Alright, here are my money cases that they're going to go in and mount on here. I've already got these mounted. I was going to kind of show you what I've done. I used a 1/16 drill bit to make the holes in these cases so that my brass screws will just fit straight through, okay? Yeah, 1/8 drill bit to then pre-drill my holes for the brass screws to go in. Alright, for my trim pieces on the display case for where the glass is going, I've cut these strips 1/8 inch thick and 9/16 inch wide. I'm now going to cut 45s on it and get them cut for my frames there. I'm going to apply tung oil to this as a finish. I want to try to keep it as natural looking. I'm going with a low gloss tung oil finish. I'm going to use a tack cloth, wipe this down, and then apply my finish. I sanded this to 400 grit. I think that'll be plenty enough for a tung oil finish. Okay, now we're going to finish up this flag. I'm using walnut 1/8 inch strips that I cut. We're going to trim this out. They are a 1/2 inch to actually 9/16 wide. We're going to trim out the edge of this flag. Right now working on cutting the miters for them to fit in here. This is what we've got so far. I've got 1 strip done. Fits in here pretty good, nicely. And we're working on our second strip here, and then we'll glue them together and glue them in. That is a nice tight fit right there. That's pretty. I like that. Alright, let's do the next piece. Alright, last piece here. Nice tight 90 degrees. Fit that in there. Looks good. Looks really good. Okay, we still have the same problem with expansion on these stripes. So I don't want to glue in these sides right here where it won't let the stripes expand. What I'm going to do is glue in these sides, or the bottoms. The sides are in there pretty tight. I think once I glue the corners in with it, that should hold it. If not, I might get some silicone to go into the center there to hold it, so it gives it a little ability to stretch. Coat number dos. Hey guys, we're on our way to Euphoria Tattoo right now to see Nate. Gonna deliver his flag. He doesn't know we're coming, so this should be pretty good. He's been pretty excited about getting it. All right, here we are. Let's see if he's ready to go. You ready to see it?
Yeah, let's check it out. That's some quality work right there.
You like it?
I
Happy
do.
with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
I already saw
What?
it yesterday on Instagram. That's what happens when you're on Tom's old man. And those look pretty sweet though.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I appreciate that. I'm very happy with that.
I hope you liked the video. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and see you later.